One of the great features of Mohonk Mountain House are what they call the summer cottages. They're these little cottages built on outcroppings off the beaten path.
Look at that view.
That give you spectacular views.
Is that not beautiful?
They're perched on the edges of cliffs, mountains and trees and meadows, and you can climb in them and get an even better view.
And you can sit and meditate.
Let's climb it. Let's go in it.
And you could just take in the views. It's just spectacular. And they're dotted all along the path. So I'm holding the camera. Vince is holding
I'm
me.
holding Naomi.
So I am hoping that I won't drop anything or trip and tumble down.
That's Mohonk Mountain House. Hello, Medford Art Center Poetry Gathering friends. This is Vince.
And this is Naomi.
Welcoming you to an extra special edition of Medford Art Center Poetry Gatherings on the Road. It's November, and November is all about giving thanks. So Naomi and I have decided this month to bring you to the places that mean the most to us, that inspire us, that give us beauty and joy, and remind us of the love that we feel. We're going to be sharing some poetry as well, but mostly we're going to be taking you to two very special places. The first is behind me. Welcome to Mohonk Mountain House. We are in New Paltz, New York, approximately 3 hours away from Main Street, Medford.
What's the exit on the thruway?
Exit 18 on the New York State Thruway, but basically a straight shot. Turnpike to Parkway, a little bit of 287 to Thruway, and then the lovely little town of New Paltz, and then a winding ride up a mountainside to the Mohonk Mountain House. Naomi and I have been visiting the Mohonk Mountain House ever since we started dating each other in 2012. But in 2015, exactly 5 years ago to this very day, we were married in that mountain house.
Yeah, and we were married right there. You see that, the darker brown, that area of the pavilion with the rocking chairs?
On the second level.
Second level, that's called the parlor. And we were married at about 4:45, I think it was.
Something like that.
We were married, it was getting close to dusk. And we were surrounded by our family and friends, and it was a very special time because most of our loved ones were with us, and we made it a point to acknowledge those that we were missing who had passed. It was just a beautiful, beautiful spiritual ceremony.
Mohonk Mountain House started its life in 1869.
Okay, you want to sit down?
So last year was its 150th anniversary. And we came back twice last year because we wanted to join the July 4th celebration.
Which was spectacular.
And also just enjoy a lovely weekend here at the Mountain House. Mohonk Mountain House is located on a preserve with approximately 82 miles of hiking trails. Today we're here as hiking guests, not overnight guests, just here to enjoy the beauty and the serenity and the grandiosity that is the Mohonk Mountain House. We're also here because we want to share some poetry with you. And I'd like to share with you the writing of the mountain man, John Muir. John Muir was born in Scotland in April of 1838. He emigrated with his family in 1849. And in 1867, while working in a wagon making shop, there was an accident with a tool, and the tool caused him to become blind. He was blind for more than 6 weeks. Thankfully, he emerged from that blindness. But when he did, he said, "This affliction has driven me to the sweet fields. God has to nearly kill us sometimes to teach us lessons." And this is what John Muir wrote about the mountains.
Okay, and I'm going to just give you a nice sense of the Mohonk Lake while Vince is reading.
"We are now in the mountains, and they are in us, kindling enthusiasm, making every nerve quiver, filling every pore and cell of us. Our flesh and bone tabernacle seems transparent as glass to the beauty about us, as if truly an inseparable part of it, thrilling with the air and trees, streams and rocks, in the waves of the sun, a part of all nature, neither old nor young, sick nor well, but immortal." The words of John Muir.
Just want you to see what it looks like as we ascend. Isn't that spectacular? Oh.
This is a nice shot through a mountain.
Yep, and this is another one of those summer homes.
Welcome to Stewart's Rest.
Stewart's Rest. Many of these are named, and some of them are dedicated. There are benches along the way that are dedicated to people that have been here. Here we go. We're heading up to a surprise location. This is Hayes Lookout, and you see we're a little higher than we were before. The views up here are just so beautiful. And while Vince is getting ready, I just wanted to show you what it looks like from this elevation. We are going to make it up to the top, which is called Skytop. We're calling it for today, what? The Monument
of Gratitude.
Of Gratitude. Look at this. It's a clear day. And there is the mountain house. This is the lake. This is known as a glacial lake. And we would encourage you, if you have any time, and if you have the opportunity, to check out the Mohonk Mountain House Facebook page, their website, and even if you just wanted to come up for a day to hike, there are so many trails, and it just never gets old. Okay, and speaking of never gets old,
Oh, lovely,
here
lovely
we
segue.
go.
So we are thankful for the gift of beauty that surrounds you here at the Mountain House. We are thankful for the joy of the memories this place brings to us. And we are thankful for the love that we feel visiting this place and the other places that we visit throughout the year, and the gift of the love of the family and friends that bless each day. And also for the artists and the artists who have captured so much of that beauty in their words. Our first artist was born in 1893 in Buffalo, New York. She was a salutatorian at Vassar in 1915 and earned her Master of Arts from Columbia in 1916. In 1931, she was awarded the Newbery Medal for her work, The Cat Who Went to Heaven. This is Elizabeth Coatsworth. November comes and November goes, with the last red berries and the first white snows, with night coming early and dawn coming late, and ice in the bucket and frost by the gate. The fires burn and the kettles sing, and earth sinks to rest until next spring. Elizabeth Coatsworth. Our next artist was born in 1794 in Cummington, Massachusetts. He was a journalist and a longtime editor of the New York Evening Post, which was located nearby what is now called, in his honor, Bryant Park. This is William Cullen Bryant's Autumn. Yet one smile more, departing distant sun, one mellow smile through the soft vapory air, ere o'er the frozen earth the loud winds run, or snows are sifted o'er the meadows bare. One smile on the brown hills and naked trees, and the dark rocks whose summer wreaths are cast, and the blue gentian flower that in the breeze nods lonely of her beauteous race the last. Yet a few sunny days in which the bee shall murmur by the hedge that skirts the way, the cricket chirp upon the russet lea, and man delight to linger in thy ray. Yet one rich smile, and we will try to bear the piercing winter frost and winds and darkened air. Autumn by William Cullen Bryant. Welcome to Skytop Tower. This tower was built in 1921 as a gesture of gratitude to Albert K. Smiley, co-founder of Mohonk Mountain House. It has been rebuilt several times since then, of course, but now stands as a monument for the ages to Mr. Smiley. The mountain house has been operated continuously since 1869 by the Smiley family and continues to this day and will for generations to come.
Oh, and look, what are we staring at? That's a special...
You're looking at the Shawgunk Mountains.
Yeah, great for climbers.
One of the best climbing spots on the East Coast. We're looking west right now.
We just came down from Skytop, and now we're on the path to another location.
It's all downhill from here.
Yep, and it feels much better on the body.
It's definitely easier on the calves and the shins and the knees.
And the heart.
But it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What a gift.
This is a gift indeed.
So what are you thankful for, Lovest?
Oh gosh, I'm thankful for moments like these that we can share together. I'm thankful for love and kindness. I'm thankful for our loved ones, our families, our friends. I'm thankful that we have the opportunity to create these moments and share them with others. I'm thankful that we can wake up every day and have another day, because during this time there are people who don't have that opportunity to wake up and feel good in their body.
For good health, for good days, each day, one at a time. It's become a tradition over the past few months for us to wake up and say, we got another day. Being thankful for each day, one at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. And time passes. But this is a way for us to keep connected with all of you, and wish you all well this day, this week, and this month. We hope you enjoy sharing these moments with us just as much as we enjoy giving them to you. Nice job.
Now this summer home is called Bert's Overlook. It's dedicated to Albert Smiley. And there's the tower, Bert Smiley.
As beautiful as this place is, for all the years that we've been visiting, we've been able to get to know some of the people involved in running the house, whether they be executives or wedding planners or keepers of the grounds, or the barn keeper. It's as much the people as it is the beauty of this place that keeps us coming back and gives us the gratitude we feel for the people who dedicate their lives to keeping this place as beautiful as it is. Like every great home, it's the people that matter most. On one visit to the Mountain House, we were here for what's called a meditation weekend. That weekend provided several events focused around mindfulness, meditation, and they were led by two individuals, David and Nina. David and Nina are twins, and they are the children of Fred and Frida Feldman. Nina also happens to be the wife of Bert Smiley, and Nina is in charge of the mindfulness program here at the Mountain House. We enjoyed our time with both Fred and Frida, and found out that Frida was actually not only the poet laureate of Key Largo, but the author of pillow poems. Poems that you would find on your pillow turned down here at the Mountain House. We enjoyed our time with them. What we noticed most of all was how proud they were of their children. We'd like to read a few of Frida's poems and dedicate this time to David and to Nina, and the Feldman family. First, compassion. Every day I learn compassion like a baby learns to smile. The smallest step can make a difference. Stumble, get up, walk a mile. The lake. The lake is tranquil and the sky reflecting blue. They merge, but I cannot say why. I only know they do. Music. I have no idea what you call music. Maybe you would call it art. Today I saw a hummingbird. That will do me for a start. How often? How often have we spoken of how things used to be, when mountain streams fed rivers and rivers fed the sea? And finally, morning. Morning comes as through a prism, scattered into brilliant lights, laying fragments on my pillow, stolen from 1,000 nights. The words of Frida Feldman. To celebrate Thanksgiving, we'd like to share the words of the artist James Mercer Langston Hughes, born in 1901 in Joplin, Missouri, leader of the Harlem Renaissance and the genre known as jazz poetry. This is Thanksgiving time. When the night winds whistle through the trees and blow the crisp brown leaves a crackling down, When the autumn moon is big and yellow, orange, and round, when old Jack Frost is sparkling on the ground, it's Thanksgiving time. When the pantry jars are full of mincemeat and the shelves are laden with sweet spices for a cake. When the butcherman sends up a turkey nice and fat to bake. When the stores are crammed with everything ingenious cooks can make. It's Thanksgiving time. When the gales of coming winter outside your window howl. When the air is sharp and cheery, so it drives away your scowl. When one's appetite craves turkey and will have no other fowl. It's Thanksgiving time. Langston Hughes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.